And it's January 10th.
Yeah, but you're running out of runway at some point.
I get that, but I'm just saying every move that you make should be looking ahead to the playoffs. If we've got to break glass in case of emergency.
That's fair.
Hank McCoy.
How are we feeling about Busy on this Suns squad?
I love him. I mean, listen, he's exact.
Who are you swapping him out for?
Well, I mean,
if you want him.
let's have a little time to think about that first.
I need 0.3 seconds to think about that.
Okay, but I mean, I'm sorry, but
People aren't going to like it, but
Damian Lee or Bull.
no.
Damn, bro.
Well, look, I'm sorry, but if your goal is to make things better and win a championship, I love Damian Lee. But what are the chances he actually has an impact on that this year?
He can shoot.
He can shoot the hell out the basketball.
He has one NBA skill and
You know
playoff
what, my part,
experience.
Espo, you know what I'm starting to learn about you, dog? I love you. I love you.
I'm cutthroat.
But you cutthroat, and like you haven't seen Damian Lee yet. That doesn't mean that he's done, and it doesn't mean that he can't. He was like top 3 in the league last year.
but my
And if you
point
look
is
at this team
correct?
too, you need people to knock down open threes. Who can do that better
Damian
than
Lee
Damian
might
Lee?
be right
Listen,
what we need. I mean,
I get that, but we have not. The guy hasn't even practiced yet. Like
and it's January 10th.
Yeah, but you're running out of runway at some point.
I get that, but I'm just saying every move that you make should be looking ahead to the playoffs. If we've got to break glass in case of emergency.
That's fair.
Who do we trust to come in? And I'm looking at Damian Lee as the guy who in his very first game in a Suns uniform
won a game.
comes out, hits fourth quarter threes and hits the game winner in a comeback against the Mavs. Was one of the best fourth quarter and corner 3-point shooters in the NBA. Just 3-point shooters in the NBA. I love Bol. I love the tantalizing glimpses that we've seen of him recently, but I would put way more trust in Damian Lee to give you even just 5 okay playoff minutes compared to Bol.
I don't want to Abdel Nader this is it where he just is not
gonna
he just
Abdel
shows up in
Nader
the
it.
second round and hasn't played it all. But
That
look,
was one of the wildest things.
Yeah, was that not that's just in my mind. That's what stuck in it. But we're not gonna see Damian Lee and all of a sudden second round fighting for your life. It's like, oh, here's Damian.
We did get an update from Dwayne today on Damian Lee that he's expected to be back before the end of the regular season. So at least it won't be he's making his debut in the Western Conference Finals. Like that is
quite the cushion Dwayne gave there. Sometime before the middle of April.
Yeah, well,
I mean, beggars can't be choosers. We just want our big 3 to be healthy.
You know
right
what?
now.
Everybody also got all excited about the idea that we're saving Bol until the playoffs so that he is the thing. He's the secret weapon that we're keeping hidden, and we're not going to release him until the playoffs, so it changes everything and nobody can prepare for him. Well,
that came from the 4chans of Suns internet, all right? Like
why can't we get excited for Damian Lee in the same way?
Look, it doesn't even matter. I mean, it does matter who you cut, obviously, but I do think, like, in regards to Busy himself, I understand the chat's going to make jokes like about Busy hype, we're down bad. Get it? But at the same time, we've been talking for weeks now about how the Suns need a different look at center. They need an athletic, rim protecting, shot blocking center. I think he would help with the vibes in the locker room because Busy, by all rights, is a veteran that everyone around the league respects and likes. He's done wonders on that Grizzlies team. Not a good offensive player, but like you need some athleticism at the center on the nights when Drew Eubanks looks terrible, and you need someone who's experienced and could log minutes for you in a playoff series.
And play with Book and KD last year.
Right, and has some familiarity. He checks all those boxes. So if he's available and if he's interested in coming back, I think you'd be doing a disservice to not at least look into it.
Also, you, Espo, and y'all in the chat are cutthroat as hell.
Look, he's still going to get his money. He's still going to get a chance. Hell, he could come back when he's healthy. If there's a move to make and you can get better, I want to get better. If my mother were on the roster and couldn't contribute, I'd cut her ass right now.
I
love you, Mom.
Wholeheartedly. 100% I believe that you would do exactly
you would cut
that.
your mother.
Jeez, blessings to your mother.
Not even a two-way spot for Mom.
No.
They got 3 of them
Mom,
now.
go to the G League and work on your game and then come back, all right? Love you, Mom.